Sorry about that. For some reason, my game decided to crash. Hopefully, it won't happen again. Second try, let's hope it doesn't crash again. I mean, really.
Missing. February 8th, 1971. Celeste Felton. Assigned by Flemington Institute to the Foster Home and Work Project at the Ashman Inn. 1973. Jennifer. Just over 2 years older. Unknown parents. It's you, isn't it? Celeste Felton.
Bum bum bum. Flemington Girls Institute. Jennifer, last name unknown, age 15, parents unknown, origin unknown, details involved in minor larceny, no permanent residence, reserved, rebellious, solitary character, doesn't remember or won't reveal any details regarding her parents. She seems confused about her past, does not enjoy communicating neither with other girls her age or the facility, nor with tutors. Nevertheless, she demonstrates a particular aptitude for musical composition and comprehension of the piano. Entrusted to, approved, Stefano Ashman, single landlord, 36 years of age, requests custody. She will be incorporated. Some years later, from the start of the game and days after this, she will be incorporated into the Ashman Inn, formerly Rosa Gallo Farm, as a housekeeper. The experience could help the girl gain knowledge and learn the concept of responsibility, preparing her for an eventual reintegration into society.
Miss, Mr. Ashman is waiting for you.
Seems he's still alive.
Did you say Reed? Are you a relative?
More like an old family friend.
Yeah, that's one way of putting it.
Please come in, Miss Reed. Come in. Don't be afraid. I don't bite.
Much.
What is Reed? Hun?
Oh.
Good evening, Mr. Ashman.
You've certainly come a long way. You have gone from simple larceny and battery all the way to homicide and arson. Are you here to broaden your resume?
Do you remember me?
I'll never forget a face. Maybe because I don't have one anymore.
What happened to you?
I
Though
know
I guess
exactly
we'll know.
why you're here. The same exact reason why that son of a bitch Felton ended up like cooked meat. Whatever happened to Celeste Felton?
I have here a dossier from the Flemington Girls Institute granting custody of 15-year-old girl Jennifer and certifying that she is to be a housekeeper at this hotel. Celeste Felton and the girl in the photo are the same person, aren't they?
That girl was simply an orphan, a homeless nobody. And so I decided to take custody of her.
And she just so happened to be the adoptive daughter of your former hated business partner Felton by pure coincidence? I don't buy it.
Yeah, that does seem a little suspicious.
You're saying that besides synthesizing pharmaceutical drugs and spreading diseases, Mr. Felton and yourself were all dedicated to helping homeless minors?
That's a load of
bullshit. It was never about synthesizing a disease, because the disease never existed.
And the moths?
Weird time for a loading screen.
Woken up at last.
Jesus.
Hey!
I barely touched her.
It's just a bad dream.
No! It wasn't a dream!
I found you at the bottom of the stairs. You hit your head and lost a lot of blood.
It was as if you were dead, Jen. Andrea went crazy!
You must eat or drink something.
Silence of the Lambs
She
vibes.
wanted to kill me!
Nice reference.
That's not possible, Jennifer. Andrea was with me.
Here you go. Drink up.
Yep, definitely trust that drink.
Sure of what I saw.
Everything is all right now. Calm down.
There was also a large man. He had a strange wooden stick shaped like a spine.
Porcelain.
That man is dead, young lady.
No, I saw him. He was the one who pushed me down the stairs. You called him Wyman.
That thing is no longer Professor Wyman.
Andrea! That man is dead, and has been for a long time. He hung himself. You see, you were just dreaming.
It's not a dream.
I don't understand.
Honestly, this gives me
have to
Silent
calm
Hill
down.
vibes.
You believe me, Lynn, don't you?
Like, is it just me, or does this game give me very Silent Hill vibes with the everything going more disturbing and like people looking different and like people are missing and then the creepy stalker guy who just attacks you and seems to not exist otherwise.
You believe me, right?
She should get some rest now.
Jen, if you need anything,
I'm here for you.
And another loading screen. Okay, game. Sure. A few months before.
Say goodbye.
That song again.
Naughty fuss from my eye. If you leave me, pretty sure you miss me. If you fly, you lose something.
Also, totally not interesting how Jennifer, aka Celeste, likes the same song as Madame Svenka. Yeah, that is weird, but like, not suspicious at all that they like the same music, and that it brings back memories, so to speak.
Listen to me.
Excuse me?
Are you new?
I suppose so.
I love that song. Where are you from?
Flemington Girls Institute.
What did you do?
What do you mean?
If you get transferred here, it means you are a real problem.
Listen, I'm not up for making conversation.
Oh, well, I'm sorry, I guess. I was hoping we would get to know each other better. That's all.
I'm into illegal organ and drug trafficking. In my spare time, I exchange sex for cigarettes.
Sure you do.
Nice. I was expecting more like controversial political activist, promoter of black slavery and preservation of the Aryan race.
What is this? Life is
Only in my
Strange?
spare time. Very well, you're right. I'm a real handful. Now, if you will excuse me.
Seriously, now it's giving me Life is Strange vibes, which is just the jokes kind of thing
The
anyways.
pleasure was all mine.
You lose something in the
Another loading screen.
sky.
I wonder what song that is. Like, is it I mean, I think obviously it's a real song because, it has lyrics and all that, but like, what's it called? It's actually kind of nice for a song in a horror game.
You have to wake up. I beg you, wake up!
Shit, they drugged you. Listen, you have to leave. You
Oh,
have
they
to get
drugged
away
me?
from this place.
Shocking.
This story again?
everything you said before. I believe you. Porcelain and everything else you saw.
You heard Andrea. He hung himself years ago.
It's him, isn't it? Professor Albert Elias Wyman. The same walking stick you were talking about. See?
Professor A.E. Wyman's suicide was at stage. The man reportedly hung himself on November 14th after being accused of playing part in the man-made fire at the Cristo Morente convent. Professor Albert E. Wyman also received numerous threats after Richard Felton's adoptive daughter went missing. Richard Felton was commonly known for his involvement in the Venoxol research and experiments. However, these charges were later dropped due to lack of evidence. Wyman's family members did not respect the standard procedures and went ahead with a rushed cremation and burial, preventing the authorities from carrying out a detailed autopsy of the body. Despite being identified by the coroner, family, relatives, and by his former business partner Stefano Ashman, the authorities are unsure as to why the family sped up the cremation and burial process, feeling suspicions that there might have been a cover-up tracks of a possibly staged death.
It was all an act. There was no body.
As
and
far
if
as
there
we
had
know.
been, it wouldn't have been his.
I don't understand.
There's no time to explain. They know who you are. They know.
What are you talking about? Why didn't you ever say anything to me?
I tried to warn you. I tried to get you to leave. But you never understood, for fuck's sake.
Why? Who do they think I can't believe I'm still dragging around this lice-infested suitcase. I've had it since I was at the Flemington Institute.
Celeste Felton.
Me? No, I don't know. Oh God, Lynn, I can't remember!
They found you and they brought you here to use you. And now that they are sure of who they think you are, you have to run!
Fucking hell, Lynn, just tell me!
That drug. The disease.
And what does that have to do with me?
Please make more noise, girls.
Your birth mother. She used loads of it. You got it from
Birth
her.
mother.
It's a part of you. Your organism hasn't shown any side effects. Your body lives in harmony with it. You can even control it. And they know it. Look me in the eyes, Jen. Look at me. You mustn't do anything or trust anyone.
Does that include
Is
you?
this the reason why we met? Have you been pretending to be my friend this whole time?
No, Jen. It had nothing to do with this. I've always been honest with you.
When a mother moth perceives the presence of a possible threat to her throne, she does everything that she is capable of to maintain control over the others, therefore eliminating the threat.
That was interesting.
A telephone! It's coming from Ashman's office.
There's a job that works for you. It lets you start and stop when you want and take time off.
Tried to look up the song, but I couldn't. Like.
Damn, it's locked.
Mouth key. That's icebreaker. Okay. Interesting. Ashman's room key.
Fuck! It's locked! Oh, there has to be another way.
Wow. Whoever's on the phone must be very patient because I won't be able to answer until like.
Lynn! Lynn! Locked.
Other moth key.
Damn, it's locked.
Greta Celis. Yeah, that's a normal height to jump from. Okay, kind of is, but like, when you have a broken arm, I don't think you should be jumping that far, but whatever. Sure would be nice if there was like a mini map I could look at. Felton. Let me out. You must be upstairs then. Because otherwise I have no idea where to go. I have to wonder where everyone else went. Okay. 211. He's asleep. mouse key. I should kill him. Jump scare? No. Okay. Of course, if I did kill him, that would kind of, defeat. That would. One, I doubt I could actually kill him because, superhuman bullshit. But, like, something tells me, well, obviously that wouldn't be possible, and even if I could kill him, it would, contradict the timeline and bullshit like that, because, he's still alive in the real world, and this is the past, blah, 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 all that bullshit. That's why you should never kill anyone, because you might mess up a timeline somehow. And if you're only part of it, and you have no idea what that means. I was running for so long.
I missed it by a second. Wait, what's that? Maybe they left a voicemail.
Nah. Here's that moth key.
Celeste Felton. This is me. It feels like an eternity has passed since I ran away from home.
Bum bum bum. Beloved adopted daughter, blah blah blah. We've already seen that. She is the girl.
Therefore, Lynn was right. They found me and brought me here for a specific reason. Ashman knew.
She is the girl, Stefano. She wasn't adopted. All this time they kept her hidden away from you. They lied to you. They lied to you about everything. We have to find her. Your friend Wyman.
Ashman? Hi, Stefano. It's me, Ariana. I know
Hi,
it was you
Ariana.
earlier. I knew it was you all those other times. I beg you. Stop tormenting us. I beg you, please, stop. I am a married woman now, whether you like it or not, so get over it. And as for Richard, despite not having a choice, I stayed by his side when he endured all that shit that you put him through. Let us deal with our pain. Forget about us. Forget about me. Have some respect for us, a godforsaken couple who will never see their little girl ever again. I wish you could understand. Leave us be.
Jesus.
Launched of Gallo, partnership of Phenoxyl and Associates, 1956.
Dad.
Is this what you were looking for?
Mr. Ashman, please, lower that gun.
I don't want to hurt you. It's not my intention.
Why won't you let me go then?
I have no choice, Celeste.
I am not Celeste!
Quit the act! You're the only one who can stop it!
Please, Mr. Ashman, I beg of you, let me go.
You're exactly the
metronome
same
sound.
as your slutty mother. That disgusting bitch. Phenoxyl made her lose her mind. She had to get in the way. I loved Ariana. Why did she keep us apart?
Mr. Ashman?
She had to be shown who was the real man! Did she not learn her lesson when I fucked her?
Wow, okay. So yeah, the metronome effect that plays over the PDA, it causes
The fire
this
extinguisher.
Silent Hill-like
Maybe I can
thing,
use it to my advantage.
which makes sense.
I knew it!
Where's the fire extinguisher?
I am your father. You shall respect me.
You're not my father. What's that? No. Let's Ariana Gaio had sex, and she's literally his daughter. I mean, obviously she can't be Richard's daughter, but it was said that she was their adoptive daughter. So yeah, I have no idea. But that could be the case. So who knows?
I've been hurt. I have to hide.
I wouldn't know. Anyways. So where the fuck is the fire extinguisher?
Hands in the air! I'll punch you so hard you'll be swallowing your own teeth!
Giggity.
Aha! There you are!
I'm close. I figured.
There's nothing else you can do!
I mean, we know it can't be Richard who's her father because she's actually a woman, but like, you know.
Young lady!
No. Unless he slept with Richard, which, oh god, that would be creepy. Please, like, imagine Richard is her mother.
Aha! There you are!
Before you tell me that's exactly what it is.
I'll put you so hard you'll be swallowing your own teeth!
Yeah, that's fair. It'll be explained. Though, depending on if there's any unanswered questions after this game, I would have to see about looking at what the novels say.
Hey, you! Come here!
No. Because there are 2 books based off this series, and they probably would answer some unanswered questions that the games have left in the air, I'm sure. But I have to wonder why it's called Remothered, or is it Remothered because of moths? But I don't know.
The fire extinguisher. Maybe I can use it to my advantage.
What? That's where it was.
Jennifer! You and Lindsay have to... Ah! Stop, you little coward!
Okay, game. And the 3rd was canceled. Oh, that sucks.
Acherontia, the most fascinating creature on the planet. It can communicate with others of its
So,
kind,
given
even
But given the fact that this series has gotten a mixed reception, I can understand why the third was canceled.
From great distances. Imagine if we could create a bridge between the human mnemonic apparatus and the communicative system of those beings, with
Well,
rapid
hopefully they bring it
impulses
back.
and synapses. A transmission of images without the use of senses. That would be telepathy, miss.
But most insects need a leader to guide them. Take bees, for example. They have a queen to guide them.
Very good.
That's what the hypnosis was for.
During the hypnosis, the metronome is only a tool. The ticking is interpreted as a gentle flapping of the wings.
That makes sense.
But the real queen bee, or should I say Mother Acherontia, was...
Whoever was hypnotizing others.
Bingo. And he would have had complete control over them. The phenoxyl was able to fill in substantial memory gaps, formed by the...
Then the question is who the person controlling the Ashman Inn is.
removal of a particular
That was
event,
Lindsay.
such as traumas from one's memory.
But why Celeste, then?
That damned mother of hers, who was making regular use of phenoxyl during her pregnancy, managed to pass on to her an extraordinary gift, a special power. Do you not understand, Reed? Celeste was born a queen bee.
Good old trope of a person who was either afflicted with something at a young age or, afflicted with it during pregnancy, becomes overpowered because of it and becomes some kind of superhuman. Very much seen in Resident Evil games.
Disgusted by you and all the girls of your generation. I will rip your head off and throw it in the freezer.
Which, since obviously Lindsay's likely not the cause of all this, that leaves only one girl, unless, of course, there's someone out there that we don't know about yet, which is Eliza. But, yeah, we don't know if there's...
Hang her. She's all yours. Do what you want.
Young lady, did your mother tell you that you were born because I fucked her?
Oh, so okay.
Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock.
Well, of course that's a lie, but
that fucking whore. The hypnosis, the drugs, her daddy's money, and the company. No, she stole from me the woman I loved. And if that wasn't enough, she stained my family's name.
And what about you? Wasn't fucking your sister enough for you?
Don't you dare talk about Gloria that way!
Oh.
You're a fucking monster!
Okay. So Gloria is her mother. That explains a lot.
Admit it! They kept her isolated, far away from anyone, just so that she couldn't spill all of your dirty family secrets!
No.
You don't know shit!
And when it all started to resurface, you decided it was time to shut them up. Maybe by lighting it all up.
Shut up!
It's the most idiotic story I've ever heard. Did you hear it?
Father, tell you that in reality, he was a woman? That he married the woman that I loved just to keep up the act? That at just 10 years of age, his father stuffed him with meds? You weren't adopted! You best convince yourself that Felton is your biological mother.
Oh, I was right. Assuming that that is true.
There's nothing you can do.
So, my assumption that Felton was her mother, that makes a lot of sense, actually. Though, I'm not really sure how hormonal imbalances work, but I guess it would be technically possible for her to have a child. Just really kind of difficult But, yeah.
Quickly.
I know you can hear me. You can do it. Concentrate. Release what you are holding inside of you. You are a Mother Acherontia. The moths are listening to you.
So that means Ashman
What
raped
you have is not an illness. It's a
him?
gift.
That's
a
fucked
gift. Use it. You can do it.
Using moth power differs. Moth Eye ability allows you to take direct control of moths. Use right to activate the Moth Eye and use R2 to navigate. Moth Eye versatile and can be used to interact with specific objects or can be used to temporarily distract stalkers so you can sneak by. Weird though, it lasts for a brief period of time and you will need to wait a time before using it again. Really? That's not where I go. Okay. Unless, of course, I need to be behind her. No. Okay. There we go. Also, just ignore the fact that they can fly through the freaking machine.
Oh God. I did it! I did it! I can't believe I did it! I have to leave at once.
Sir,
Quickly,
it's coming from the cold room. I think the lights went out.
They're coming.
Sir, the girl. I can't find her.
Please, I beg you!
Fucking bitch!
I should just ran.
Kiss my ass, dickhead!
Open this fucking door, you
They're all
bitch!
crazy! Crazy!
Okay then.
They couldn't hide you forever. Do you understand? Don't make Daddy angry. I knew it! Don't make Daddy angry.
The fact that Stefano would rape his own business partner, that's just fucked up.
We're all part of the same thing. And you are part of us now. Accept it.
That was close. I have to be careful from now on.
And it's all her fault.
just fly through that.
Part of them. I'm not.
Not you too, Elisa. Not you too.
How could they...